Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another mission video. Today, we're going to be taking on monsters in Midgar. Defend the slums. Residents of slums have decided to take matters into their own hands to fight the monsters. Hurry there and eliminate the monsters before any of the slum residents are hurt. So I think this one you get from talking to that little girl in Sector 5. But in this chapter and the next one, there are, I would say, a majority of the, yeah, these guys are really easy, weak to fire. We get a firing. I would say there's a majority of the missions become available to you, and they're pretty much just blocked off by difficulty. Yeah, we're going to be doing a lot. Enemies on the march, Genesis Fortress. Eliminate forces. Eliminate the copies. Genesis troops have been ID'd by scouts on the way to the wasteland. Vanquish this core group and stop the enemy from moving in. There's like two main defeat the enemy things. There's going to be like Wutai, and then there's going to be Genesis copies. I guess then there's also like testing stuff for Shinra. But we got G-Eraser over here. Now I believe... AP up. In this mission specifically, there's actually a cactar that you can fight that I skipped, that we're going to be coming back to a lot later. Destroy the death machines. We have found a supply depot of Genesis troops. You can slow their momentum by crushing this base. Destroy the 3 types of death machines in their main arsenal and shut down the base. I believe we do it in the next video, the next mission video. But if you kill the cactar there, then you unlock the missions to get the summon. Oh yeah. Yeah, so this one is our first mission that has more than one objective. They're all really easy still, but there's 3 of them, so yeah. These guys are a lot easier to fight when you have, when you're just fighting them one-on-one. We get a vitality up materia from that though. I'll wait till we're into the next one before I keep going. Eliminate the death machines. Just as forces are reorganizing. There seems to be no change in the weaponry, but troops organized around the death machines are not to be trifled with. Attack them before they start mobilizing. So this is actually going to be the first set of missions that are broken up into 2. I talk about this in episode 12 of the Let's Play, but I'm going to be uploading this after episode 11, and then I'm going to be uploading part 2 of the missions after episode 12. So it's still going to say like 11 M5, let's say, whatever, however I categorize them. What do we get here? Mithril gloves. And in the while I do the fusion here, in the playlist, they're going to be side by side. So the upload order is not going to be the same as the playlist order. But yeah, with Darkness mastered, I can finally make Quake. You just take Libra and take a Master Darkness, and you make one of the most overpowered materials in the game. Yay! This is the start, but not the end. Excuse me. Quake is really good, except if the enemy doesn't touch the ground, in which it's completely useless. But it does a lot of damage. It goes through... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I just yawn a lot these days. It goes through defenses. And yeah, it's also non-elemental, so enemies won't absorb it. But it's just really great, and it just hits everybody around all the time. It's a wonderful thing. 103. I already know it's a failure, so I'm not especially keen on this, but I did recreate a type of NGL copy based on combat intel. It's just a monster with a little bit of intelligence. On second thought, it's probably a perfect match. Hojo. So this one, I was just searching all around to make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, there's just no stuff to find. Oh well for them. Lightning ring. Alright, next up, seeking priceless items, precious things. Search and destroy. We've located one in Genesis underground equipment bunkers. Destroying this facility would put a heavy dent in the reinforcements. Go there immediately, infiltrate the site, crush the enemy, and collect their equipment. So this M72, this whole thing, is one of the most important mission trees, in my opinion, because it gives you main game mechanics. Like the one over here, it said it gives you item fusion, which if I had waited a little bit before before making the Quake, I could have made it an MP Quake instead of an attack Quake, but whatever. Get a G eraser here.
He's not missing. I'll explain later. Things went that way.
But yeah, the enemies here shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's not really meant to give you a problem here. But you got the item fusion tome. Hooray! I hope I'm not going to have to read a thing now. Oh my goodness. After you acquire Item Fusion Tome, you'll be able to add items while performing materia fusion. Certain items are effective at raising specific parameters, so check the results carefully and work toward creating the ideal materia. Materia parameter values, such as Magic +5, are determined by source materia in the fusion, but parameter-altering items, such as Fat Chocobo Feather, will be given priority if used during fusion, allowing for results that differ. So yeah, you can change what thing you're, Anyway, search and destroy 2. We have destroyed their factory, but Genesis troops have built yet another in a new location. You must raid the site and crush the enemy. However, they have learned from the last attack and have boosted their defenses. Proceed with caution. Yeah, we're going to get a keychain out of this, which lets us equip another accessory. But yeah, so you can use the items to just change whatever parameter it is. Not just boost it, but, you know, turn something from an attack to a magic or whatever. And that becomes really, really, really good. Later on. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Gloves. Yeah, 3 chests in this room. Wow. Most of the stuff that you're gonna find are, you know, just kind of trashy items, but now that we can do, yeah, this guy gave us trouble before, but now we can actually do damage to him. We get so many royal crowns from that. So with the item fusion, when you're fusing materia, you can add in not just the things like the Fat Chocobo Feathers, but actual equipment, I'm pretty sure. So all the, yeah, we got the keychain there, all the excess equipment that you're building up, if you want to sell it for money, you can do that too if you're running low, but I would personally, you know, use it to materia fusion. What do I put here? No. Right, the royal crown. No? Yes? Yes, okay. Yeah, I want to boost my magic a whole bunch here, because I have Quake, and I want to use Quake. Let's see. Operation Mako Reactor 1. Monsters have appeared in Mako Reactor construction site, shutting down several working blocks. Soldier must break through the closed-off blocks, eliminate the swarm of insectoid monsters, and collect any equipment left on site. Sometimes I'm just good at that, and sometimes I'm not, but Quake is so good against the stupid little bugs and things that surround you in general. It's just, it's so pleasant. Yeah, I didn't miss that. I was just getting it on the way back. 4 slots, high potion. Oh, it's so good. And if you do the magic finish also, it usually pays for the Quake usage anyway. Thunder Omelet. Next up, Operation Mako Reactor 2. There's still trouble at the Mako Reactor construction site. With more types of monsters than before, we can only depend on Soldier. Enter the construction area, eliminate the monsters, and collect the equipment on site. We get a dragon omelet out of this, which is very good. Okay, we got 4 treasures in this. 8 magic stones, 8 AP stones. So the next couple of missions, 8 mind stones, are just going to have a whole bunch of treasures with stones that let you do materia fusion just to get you started. MP stones, death claws are really annoying. All these guys can kill you, like, I mean, not just kill you, but like the twin claws, the death claw can paralyze you, and the gargoyles can use death on you, so just be careful. They also use like barrier on themselves, which is just very annoying. Quake leveled up though, and we get a dragon omelet. I love the dragon omelet. Yeah, so the fire omelet is no longer necessary because the dragon omelet has damage from fire, ice, and lightning, and also boosts spirit and MP more than the fire omelet was doing. Precious things. Operation Mako Reactor 3. The chaos at the construction site seems to have settled down. Only one block is still closed, so we bring this final block under control. Your job will be done. Please hurry to the site. And we get a backpack here, which gives us our 4th accessory. So yeah, so far here, we've gotten the item fusion tome, we gotten the keychain, we got the dragon omelet, and now the backpack. So like 4 really, really useful items. HP stone 8, guard stone. Yeah, the hell stuff can stop these guys, which is very useful. And there's the backpack. Hooray! 4 is a very nice number to have. Alright, I don't remember what I put here. I want to say something that boosts my MP. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the gold omelet for now. We get something better really soon, though. Last, accessories recall. Troops carrying accessories have been attacked by monsters. The troops have made it back, but the accessories were left at the site. You must collect the accessories while battling the monsters in the area. You get paralyzing shock, which is a accessory that adds stun to your attack, which is actually pretty neat, honestly. I don't think I really ever use that because there's so many really good accessories in the game, but like for specific uses, probably. Got an elixir there, and oh yeah, these guys, the Griffin. Hey, Lois. Paralyzing shock, and we got a HP up, I think, was mastered over there, so I'm gonna do some hocus pocus with materia fusion. And what did I want to combine it with? I guess, yeah, HP up, just make a much better HP up and add a bunch of HP stones as well to give it a go from a 50% to an 80%. And that's at level 1, so once it starts leveling up, that percentage is going to go up as well. And if you want to start doing some fun stuff, you should probably equip other HP up materias or just other up materias, and then get some good stuff. I cut out a mission there that didn't go well. P's Precognition level 1. One of our secret projects involved developing extrasensory perception. Test subject P has sensed an accessory component waiting to be found. He asks that you go to the caves to search it out. So this starts a side quest with a character named P, which is never shown who they are. You get really good items generally out of it. Really, really tough battles also. But there's just like a question of who the heck is it? We got a black cowl, which is really neat. The game never explains who P is, and I went online to try to see, and no one really knows. The Black Cowl sets the AP limit at 9999. So instead of 999, it maxes it out, or it allows it to be maxed out. Also, we got a crystal bracelet here. The crystal bracelet is good because that's the better version of our gold omelet, I think. No? Something else? Oh, no. Yeah, right. The crystal bracelet is magic and spirit plus 20. I think I equip it regardless, don't I? Yeah. I think I replaced that. Because it gives me prevents poison and curse also. Okay, so yeah, ESP Development Project. P's Precognition level 2. P's skills are improving by the minute. In this session, he uses sense and accessory component within the caves. Search the caves and verify his extrasensory vision. You're gonna get a lot of like accessories out of this. I don't think it's really any materia, but yeah, the fights tend to get really hard for this one. But you know, for those of you listening who have like any sort of experience with this game, who the heck do you think P is? Like, I guess it's just a character that they created for this, but like, they have an explanation for almost every single other random person in this game. Like, even spoilers, even when you eventually get your own fan club, like, you know, to go along with the Angeal and Genesis, you know, male fan clubs, you find out who's in charge of that too. So like, even the little things like that, I don't know, but we got a snow omelet out of that. But P, as far as I know, doesn't show up in Final Fantasy VII in any capacity. He absorbs HP from ice, which is nice. We're observing tremendous growth in P's skills. In this session, he has sensed an accessory component within the coal mines. Go to the mines and verify his extrasensory vision. But like, there are no characters. It says it's a he, so like there are no male characters that really have a P in their name. Like one place online said it was Reno of the Turks, and his first name was P, but I couldn't get any verification on that whatsoever, like where they got that information from. And also, it doesn't make sense that he would be like Shinra's project, especially with the character development of P. But we got a sea chocobo omelet there. I don't know. It's a mystery. Test subject P's growth knows no bounds. In this session, he has a sense and accessory component waiting in the caves. Head there and verify his extrasensory vision. Get a gold hairpin from this, which is not as good as other Final Fantasy games. Now, you could say that all of this is, you know, let's say if it was Reno or someone else like on the inside of Shinra, they wouldn't be having quote-unquote extrasensory, they would just know exactly where things are on the Devastator here. Yeah, we haven't seen this guy before. He has a lot of HP, and you should probably avoid the scythe. So, you know, it could be somebody that just has an inside track, and they're hiding the fact that they're, you know, helping you or something, you know, through this disguise, but I don't think so, because based on like the other types of, you know, missions that we get, I can totally get that they're doing an extrasensory project, you know, within Shinra with all the other weird tests and things. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Wow, I didn't die from that. Actually surprising. Yeah, this is one of those fights that we're like a little too unprepared for, because it's an enemy with a limit. But luckily, we seem to be getting lots and lots of heiresses and hellfire. It's nice that Heiress fully heals you, and we get the gold hairpin. Hooray! But yes, it's just a big mystery, and my research didn't really lead anywhere, and it was just a bunch of people talking about nonsense. But the gold hairpin sets the MP limit at 9999. So yeah, it's not bad, but I don't really think that's much of a use for it. Level 5, P's P's skills are developing in unforeseen ways. He is predicting events of greater importance. In this session, he has sensed an accessory component inside the building. Search the premises and verify his extrasensory vision. The reason why I went up there is because this has a snow omelet, and that was the prize for like number 3, number 2 also. Like they're just repeating the reward in the same mission tree, so I don't get it. But again, you know, if you have multiples of these things, you can use them for item fusion. The rarer the item, the less you need to upgrade stuff. It's G Paladin over here. Moogle power, hooray! This might be the first time we're seeing it, but it levels up all your materia by whatever level the limit was. This is where I remember that I have Graviga. And I can actually do a ton of damage to some enemies that aren't machines. I got so used to fighting machines, I just stopped using it. I could have used it on that last guy also. That took forever. Yeah, no, there's snow omelet. So we, so all our materia leveled up by 1 from that Moogle, which was really nice of him. Number 6. Test subject P's skills have reached a new level. He'll be moving on to making more important predictions. But in this last session, he has sensed an accessory component in the slums. Go to the slums and verify his extrasensory vision. The Adamant Bagel is fun. I'm sorry, bagel. It's all bagels and omelets. Got Graviga there. What else do we have here? Oops. Yeah, we have a G Devastator as a regular enemy, and I was like, no? Yeah. These guys are really annoying because they have Death Fang, and they just kind of jump at you. I have a really great moment later, but we'll get to that eventually. I like that also it says reduced, but I don't think Graviga is affected by barrier, or M barrier in this case. So that really didn't do anything. Adamant Bagel, yay. Also, I just completed recording for episode 14, or the missions after episode 14. Hey, Adamant Bagel is for your HP limit. So we have contacts from P, which I don't think that I do here. Oh, I do. You probably know me as P, the Precognition test. Now I'm directly contacting you. I was able to gain these skills thanks to you. I'm telling you is my way of thanks. Go to the caves, you'll find a worthwhile accessory there. So yeah, now P is just talking to us directly, which is interesting. What was I saying? I interrupted myself twice from whatever my original point was. Shoot. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea what I was saying. Wow. This was before I started talking about the stuff here. Before the Adamant Bagel. Nope, absolutely no idea. Oh, I remember now. Okay, let's just read this. Hi, it's me again. P is my name. Predictions are my game. I sense another accessory component waiting to be claimed by you. If you trust me, go to the Wasteland. This is second contact. The Brigand's gloves are pretty good. So I just recorded the missions for episode 14, which was a lot. And I'm like level 40 at that point there. A lot happens in the next bunch of videos, but we're at that point I hit 50% mission completion, and there's a whole bunch I can still do, but I just hold off on it because I don't want to spend too much time on it. But yeah, we got a couple of G Devastators here who are immune, so I guess I couldn't have used it on that other guy. These guys are immune to Graviga. Cisne, hello. I'll try not to skip or like skip through these cutscenes, you know, like the memory cutscenes in the main game, but I don't think I'm gonna like stop the like do more editing to make it go faster. Also, thank you so much, Odin. I appreciate that. Okay, next up. Yeah, so the Brigand's Gloves guarantees successful steal, so we don't really use steal, but it's gonna be good later. Let's see, third contact. Yes, it's me again. My senses seem to grow sharper with every mission you successfully complete. I'm confident you'll enjoy this next one. Go to the plains to find out if I'm right. This is like a interesting opposite to interesting opposite to the Treasure Princess with Yuffie, where she's like, oh yeah, this is totally gonna be a real thing that I'm calling you about. But P is actually like, hey, you helped me get all these cool powers, so I'd like to help you out.
What are you doing? They called the backup. Sorry, jump too far.
Headband. So like, yeah, I don't think P is related to Wutai in any way. Like, if the P isn't the name, like, I think that, like, likely candidates would be, like, Reeve. Yes, it's me again. My senses have never been as sharp as they are now. The next one won't let you down either. If you trust me, go to the Wastelands. Like, Reeve trying to help you out. But you don't really know him, so, like, the game doesn't introduce him at all, really, except through, like, that one mail that we got. I don't remember if we got it. I think we got it at this point in the recording. But, like, yeah, just putting in other materia to level up at this point. It's like, ooh, this guy. Okay, so this takes a while. The Marshall tank has a bazillion health. It's really easy to fight, though. Santetskin does not work on it. It has 4 attacks. It charges you. It uses a cannon. It uses a Gatling gun. And it has a limit that releases a whole bunch of annoying little flying things that zap you. So yeah, you really just have to like wait till it tries to target you, and then either roll to the side or roll to the back, and then that was funny. And just, you know, let it try to hit you and then roll away. Like, if you're cutting too close of a corner, then it's just going to keep going till it gets its sights on you. But yeah, I'm just using Quake so that I don't have to be right next to it. I would also suggest, if you have like Barrier, to use that, because Barrier is just, you know, it has physical damage, and this guy's all physical damage, so in case you accidentally get hit by the Gatling gun. But yeah, this guy just uses a thing called Eject, which it doesn't hurt you, it just has these annoying little guys. They're always weak to lightning, so just take them out, otherwise they'll start doing little chip damage to you and kill you before you notice. So yeah, this battle, it's really like, as these enemies go, it's really easy. They just have a lot, like hundreds of thousands of health generally. So it's just patience. That's all it is, and waiting for limits to give you your MP back, so you don't have to keep using elixirs or ethers. Its weak spot, as with all enemies, is behind it. You can usually get towards there. We leveled up like 4 times in this episode so far already. Anyway, we get a mithril omelet out of that. Foes in the Corel mines. A group of Wutai remnants, different from the ones we were pursuing before, is massing in the Corel mines. Go to Corel immediately and stop the remnants in their tracks. Excuse me. Okay, so this is a bunch of relatively easy missions. We're back to 4-star difficulty. Yeah, there's no need to cross that bridge over there. These are going to be more Wutai things, so you're going to have the Federatoras, Viratara, which I think are also immune to gravity, annoyingly, but as long as you're sufficient level that you can do something about their tomahawk throwing, it's fine. Remnants in the slums. Wutai remnants are hiding in the slums again. They join forces with other anti-Shinra elements, but now have large anti-soldier weapons in their arsenal. Eradicate them before they make a move. Yeah, we said that we finished the war with Wutai, but like, there's a lot of cleanup that Zack specifically seems to have to do. Yeah, it's another one of these jerks. Okay. There's a sergeant major over there. Luckily that guy can be deathed. These enemies can be silenced, but it doesn't do anything because they don't use magic anyway. But that's that. Gold almond. Bum, ba-dum. Let's see. Next up. Foes inside the Shinra Building. The Wutai remnants in the slums are decoys. A detached unit has entered the basement level of Shinra Building. Head to the site immediately and eradicate the Wutai remnants. I seem to have been in a hurry here. Just got a comment on one of my other Crisis Core on episode 11. Did I just hear you say Aerith? They watched my previous Let's Play. Personally, I really enjoyed like doing that, dubbing over every single time someone said the word Aerith with someone else saying Aerith. It was probably, like in hindsight, terribly, terribly obnoxious. But like, that's what I do. Blaze Omelet. Like, I would do that. Like, I'm that petty when it comes to Final Fantasy VII. I'm just too tired to do all that editing these days and get a whole cast of new people. March into Wutai. With the Wutai remnants eliminated from Midgar, Shinra troops are gearing up to march into Wutai and hunt down any remnants of anti-Shinra elements. Soldier will provide support in this operation. Head for Wutai and attack the anti-Shinra base. Ooh, we're taking the fight to them this time. Is a common layout with a whole bunch of chests, usually down like each of the separate corridors in some way. Get out of here. These guys can be really annoying, but they're really not a threat. It's kind of weird that those two chests were just right next to each other there. Got another one of these jerks. Indra? Yeah. See, we were able to do enough damage there to knock down some of the damage, which was nice. And again, barrier helps a lot with that. But anyway, we got AP up at double plus. And one more of these, I think? No. One more I can do, I think. Stubborn Wutai remnants. While Shinra troops have crushed one Wutai remnant base after another, one has maintained its resistance and fends off any Shinra attack. Shinra troops have asked for soldiers' assistance. Head there immediately and crush the base. Okay. Sounds like a good idea. Like, in terms of like me doing things for this Let's Play, honestly, like, this Let's Play is more of just like a for me thing. Like, not that Coliseum and Pokemon Coliseum and Super Paper Mario weren't a for me thing, but like historically Final Fantasy VII stuff on my channel does not get, thank you so much, Odin, does not get that much view time. Although my original Crisis Core Let's Play got like a lot several years later, so I'm kind of hoping that this will do the same eventually. 5 Saints of Wutai. Oh, right. Wutai remnants apparently under orders from the entities of the 5 Saints of Wutai. Defeating them would put an end to our conflict, and the remnants sneak into the base and eliminate the 5 Saints of Wutai. Right. This is an interesting mission. There's voice acting. What was I saying? Yeah, so, you know, like, this isn't a Let's Play I'm putting up because
Crescent Unit's first spear. Primus. You shall not go any further.
Okay. This is not a Let's Play that I'm putting up because I think that people are going to watch it. This is a Let's Play I'm putting up because I really enjoy playing this game. Like, this is the 4th time I'm playing through it. So, like, the 2nd time through the remake here.
You
I just like
Crescent Unit's 4th spear. Quartus. Welcome to your death.
So, yeah, I don't know. The views on this don't really matter because I already know that it's not going to be great. But, like, I think that it makes up for it in the fact that I just really enjoy myself playing this game. And even, like, rewatching it, also.
You face Crescent Unit's 2nd spear, Secundus. You shall regret that you ever stepped foot on this land.
That sounds like Gundam Tanaka's voice actor. Yeah, so if you're wondering, Dovey, why'd you go from 1 to 4? Well, if I had gone the other way around, it would have been 1, 3, 2, 4, so it doesn't matter. This guy gives me a run for my money for some reason. Thanks, Moogle Power. Yeah, I ran out of MP and AP, so I'm just trying not to die here, and also trying to do stuff. And then I remembered again. I remembered again that I have Graviga. Why do I keep forgetting? Oh, I keep forgetting it because they keep putting me up against monsters that don't use it, that are immune to it. But like, I keep every time I'm like,
Crescent Unit's 3rd spear, Tertius. Here is where you'll draw your last breath.
Okay. But yeah, I find it so funny that every single time I'm like, oh, right! I can use Graviga! Idiots! Excuse me. Okay, there's one more. This guy over here.
You face Crescent Unit's 5th spear, Quintus. I will make certain that you meet your doom today, for all of my fallen brethren, and Wutai's glory. Die!
Okay. This is the shortest of the 5 battles, just time-wise. So I feel a little bad for this dude. Anyway, we got the Wutai Secret Shop added to our mail address. But yeah, that's going to do it. What's this? Oh, right, yeah, you get the hell stuff. This is a really good shop. And at the bottom here, Fire Up Blade, Zaga Blade, yeah, just really good stuff, But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Sephiroth Level 4, and the next mission video, like I said, will be after episode 12, and we also got a Rush Assault materia there. Hooray. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.